So, Dan, why is emotional intelligence so important in leadership and culture?
There's a huge misunderstanding about how we think and how we feel, in that we assume those are two different things. Manage, but that's just rational decision making. Actually, the brain is not designed that way. The human brain, is designed so that we have feelings about everything we think. There's always a feeling. The brain doesn't distinguish between how you feel at home and how you feel at work. You take
Ah,
the same brain systems along with you, and they're feeling throughout the day. And it turns out in our studies of leadership and teams that the feelings that are never stated explicitly or rarely stated explicitly make a huge difference in how people perform. So if you're a leader, you ignore that at your own risk.
yeah, and we were taught to ignore that in the auto industry, quite frankly, because we are when you talk command and control, that's our thing. We're proud of our command and control model in the auto industry, and we're changing, but it's slow down. So, what is it that you have found? I read your book in 1999, but you have conducted so much research
Hmm.
since that date. What have you found?
Well, let's look at command and control leadership explicitly. In one study where we looked at about almost 4,000 executives and evaluated their leadership style or styles, and then asked the people that work for them confidentially, how do you feel? What kind of emotional climate does this leader create? They wouldn't necessarily say that to the leader face to face, but they happily said it to us. And it turned out that the very worst style in terms of the climate it created was command and control. Very worst. The best was a leader who could articulate a shared meaning or purpose in what we do, who inspired people. Because when you inspire someone, you get the best out of them. They're not just working for the salary or the promotion, they're working for the cause, for the mission. And people will go way beyond the job description. If you do that, if you're that kind of leader, you can also be very clear about goals. When you did X, it didn't help us with that mission we all believe in. It'd be better if you did Y. You can give performance feedback on the spot, which is much more effective and which is more meaningful than that, yearly performance review.